So, is Britney Spears really pregnant is the question, and I really am not sure. And I'm the biggest Britney Spears fan in the world. I have read and seen so many conspiracy videos and stories over this woman. I am overwhelmed in the past couple years how much information has come out on my pop queen of life, and I love her so much. And I just have gotten so many texts about her recent third pregnancy with Sam, and I am dumbfounded. I don't know what to say, and honestly, I need to see the bump. I need to see what the hell is going on. I need to see a physical, like picture of her with the child in her stomach, because here's the thing. There's so many conspiracies that she is being kept, she's being locked up, this is not herself, this is the clone of her, yada yada yada. So in order for me to believe that she's a real life human being and not being locked in the tower, and that this is the real Britney Spears and she's able to have a child, I need to see the bump. And I'm sure we'll get it. I hope we'll get it, and then that will definitely clear things up and let me know that she's really pregnant, because the post, like every post of Britney's, is so cryptic. I don't understand. Like, literally, she was like, I think I'm having a food baby. I think I'm really full. I think I'm really hungry. But then I got a pregnancy test and I found that I was pregnant. Okay, girl, so are you really pregnant, or do you have a food baby? I'm so confused by the post. But after I saw Sam release a post saying about the pregnancy, and I saw many news articles, which that doesn't ever necessarily mean that it's true, but it was enough like sources for me to be like, okay, like maybe perhaps she's truly pregnant. Like, and then now it's been a couple of days and she has done other posts talking about having a baby and, you know, being pregnant. So it is more so true now than when I first found out. But when I first found out the news and I was going to do this video, I was more so leaning towards, I don't know if she's really pregnant. I need to see the belly. And she was even saying in that first original post that she suffered so much depression and like things during her first pregnancies. And if you don't know, like, I actually have a series on my channel called The Impossible Life of Britney Spears that goes through like all of the trauma leading up to and through 2007. That moment where she shaved her head and had that mental breakdown, that was the outcome of extreme postpartum depression after she had her son. So she was saying that she doesn't want to go through that again. In order to not go through that again, she was gonna stay in the house for this baby. So I don't know. Like, I was like, are they gonna keep her locked up and then like fake a pregnancy? But then that means they're really not gonna, like, maybe like she like, oh my gosh, you know what? Maybe she thinks she's like free, and like because she's been speaking up about being free, they're like, you know what? We're gonna lock your ass up and we're gonna put you in the tower and you're gonna release that you're pregnant, and for 9 months you're on punishment. Because they've done that before, I feel like. That was one of the conspiracies, and she ended up saying it was true. It was so funny, because not funny, but she, and like, there was a conspiracy theory video that I watched a little bit ago that it was like, okay, there was a couple of months that she went away for celebrity quote unquote rehab, but the rehab was actually them just locking her up and not letting her out. So I was like, oh, okay, like maybe this is 9-month version of that, because of the fact that she came forward with the Free Britney movement and started speaking on it and stuff like that. Maybe this is punishment for that. I don't know. Also, this is all like alleged. This is everything that I've just read online and watched in other conspiracy theories videos. I do not know what is true. I am not speaking anything into existence. I'm just listing and stating and reiterating all the facts that I've heard throughout life and throughout articles and other videos. I'm not here to speak on the truth, so please do not come for me in the comments. I just literally, I love coming on here and talking to you guys when things are on my mind and letting it out, because that's what my channel is for. And if you are new here, please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a future cute video. I would love for you to be a part of the channel. But anyway, so with Sam, I mean, the other day I went back on his Instagram and I was like, is he good enough for Britney? Like, I don't know. Like, first of all, obviously he's so gorgeous. He's one of the most beautiful, like, he's so beautiful that it's almost like, I don't care what you're up to, you can be up to it. And, you know, that's just my own problem. The fact that I'm okay with a toxic man being that beautiful and being like toxic to me is my own problem. But I'm worried for Britney, because he's so beautiful that there's something I don't trust about him because of his beauty. And I don't know, like, it's just very, very weird. So I was like going through his Instagram and I was like, how long has he been with Britney? How long has he been with her? I need to see if he's in this for the wrong reasons. And, you know, I did go all the way back to like 2017 and I found posts that they were together. So it's been quite a few years. So he is, you know, an applicable husband for her. Definitely way better than Kevin Federline, per se. That was a whole mess. I mean, he was a whole scandal of a backup dancer. You know, you don't do that when you're on tour. You're not supposed to mess with the backup dancers. That's real nasty. But anyway, that's what she did, and she had her baby with him. And you know what? I did love me some Kevin. And then also, I love the Onyx Hotel tour, and I also love the Kevin and Britney reality show, and all that wrapped into each other. And I always love watching, like, you know, like, obviously things ended well for her, but what's important and so beautiful is that her child and their relationship, like, you know, her first couple children were conceived out of love, and she was truly in love with Kevin. Kevin was truly in love with her, and it was a beautiful situation, but it ended really bad, so we don't really talk about him that much. But I don't know if Sam's all that, like, much better. Like, I also heard this theory that, like, Sam is one of the handlers, like one of the people who, like, keep her locked up. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, is she, like, wrapped into a situation where, like, he's gonna come forward and, like, he'll be out buying all the baby stuff, but really she's locked up by the team, and, like, it's a fake pregnancy, and then will they have, like, a baby? I don't know. I don't want to believe any of the crazy theories, but I don't know. And then, so all theories aside, maybe perhaps she truly is like, okay, people want this album, people want to lock me up, people want to do this and that. Maybe having a child, getting pregnant is the only way to break herself free from this world and really live her own life right now, because she's always been like this Barbie doll pop star that they made her do, which is so unfortunate for me and like the people who love her, because we obviously want an album, we want music videos, we want her to go. Like, she's my idol, she's my everything, my inspiration for everything that I've done, and I always will forgive her for the messy moments that we have now, the big long paragraphs that she gives us. I'll forgive her for, you know, all the things that people make fun of her for, because I get an excitement and a drive and a inspiration from the years when I was young. You know, as a small gay young kid, you have your female inspirations, your pop stars that you look up to, the music that you love that gets you through the day. And when you're getting called gay 15,000 times a day on the playground when you're a kid, going home listening to that Britney Spears thing is like the only thing to lift up your spirits and make you feel like somewhat of a real life human living in civilization. It just got me through the years. It has always gotten me through the years. I'm indebted for her forever, for her music, her films, her music videos, her interviews, her tours. I've enjoyed both in person, and I rewatch online on YouTube periodically for lots of inspiration. So I feel very connected to Britney no matter what she does, but I just have so many questions about what's going on right now. But at the same time, I'm not here to judge, I'm not here to like make fun of or anything, because like I said, I think about what she's done for me as a whole, as a kid, and also up until now. So I'm just very much invested in her life, and I do want answers, you know what I mean? I do want to know, like, why she's doing the things that she's doing and more. And I know there's more answers for us to find out, but we haven't gotten everything we needed. And now with the pregnancy and her saying in that post that she's going to be more in the house because she's pregnant, it just makes me feel like that's their way of not giving us more information, you know what I mean? Like, not letting us back, you know what I mean? Like, it's taking it more away from the movement and everything that's been happening. Like, now we're going to be focusing on the pregnancy. So I don't know, like, is it a cryptic move? Is it a real move? It, like, her whole life is a mysterious conspiracy, and I need answers. I mean, obviously, like I said, she's my #1 idol, and I would love to see her go all the way, like Cher, till 70, performing and all that. But I think with her situation, because of the conservatorship and all the things that made her forced into doing what we love to see her do, that's the reason why I don't think we're gonna get the content that we want, which is, like I said, sad for me as a fan because of what she's done for me. So I literally have to like hold on and grapple on to the moments and memories that are already created, music and film of her, and just like rewatch and remember why I love her, because I don't think we're gonna get it again because it's such a mess. Whereas other artists and other pop stars, like, yeah, they might have their teams and little handlers and stuff like that, but I don't think anything was as close to Britney's story. You know, anything was as drastic and dramatic as the fact, I mean, everyone likes to sit here and make fun of her caked up eyeliner and messy hair, but do you realize that that was an effect and an outcome of not knowing ever have to do your hair and not knowing ever have to care for yourself, because you always literally have a team wrapped around you doing every single little thing, and not because that's what she wanted, because that was forced upon her. They literally made her do all these things and made her get into costume, get hair and makeup. It wasn't like, do you want to do this today? Do you want to do your makeup? There was never an option. So So she was always forced to get up there, always forced to be on stage, always forced to record the song, always forced to be in the makeup chair and do this and that. So I love seeing her free and her doing her messy caked up eyeliner. I think it's beautiful to see her do that. But people don't realize that the reason why she does that and the reason why she sounds so crazy and does so many crazy things because she has no, it's like letting a little bunny rabbit out of a cage for the first time in the wilderness. The bunny's not going to know how to act in the wilderness. The bunny's going to only know how she acted in a cage. And so she's going to have to learn how to do certain things out in the wilderness. And that's kind of like what Britney's doing right now. So while people want to make fun of her, this is just an outcome of what happened and all the things that were taken away from her. And because of that, I think that this is the road she wants to go down. Like the journey of motherhood again, maybe wife, all seems probably like her #1 priorities right now. So partly my heart is broken. Perhaps I want to think that she's not pregnant and I won't see a bump and maybe we'll like secretly get an album instead. Low key, that would be great. But I do think Britney's over it. I think she's over being controlled. And like I said, this is her way of creating her own path in life by having this child, by probably marrying Sam. And like I said, and just being a wife and a mother is probably like a dream to her, the same way it's a dream for me if she would just get back on stage and give me an album because I need it. It'd be so delicious. Everything she does is great and I'm just a fan forever. So we'll see what happens. Let's stay tuned. If you want more juicy videos like this, of like, it's more like a rant of me just telling you about how I feel about the current situation. So if you want more videos like this, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this, all the conspiracy theories, all her life, her albums. Are you a fan? Do you love her? Do you love me? Do you love the channel? Are you going to come back? Let me know in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Bye.